going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's caught. It's Skinner. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Back to pass on second down. Left side is Skinner. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Could not make his way to the corner. Second and long here. He's going to throw it again. He'll get rid of it. Got a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeps it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Right at the line. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snaps it, and he has to have it. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Makes the tackle. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's probably mission number 1, right? Every single game we went to last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, and play the next play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Finds his man, it's right. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oaks. He'll set up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the move. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Hits inside. It's Berry. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Long way to go on second down. The run to the right. Oh, he's got it into the end zone. He will get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to throw, it's Henderson. Extending the play, and he gets it just beyond. This thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think this is really the separators of good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, and nice execution.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 72 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On the ground, it's Rainey. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first. Uncorks one. Out wide left, it's Rainey. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Running it to the right. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on second down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Second down, gonna throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it inside the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He'll do it himself. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Trying to get the corner. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. The give. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. The give to the single back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's second and long. Spins away from the defender. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Moving past the 25. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Fires to the middle. Fires it incomplete. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Kick is in the air. On the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have went a better way.
Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Trying the left side. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 2nd and long here. Pulls it on the option. Maybe some room here. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Berry.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Keeping his eyes downfield. The spin, still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Caught. 6-yard line. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Throws for the tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Rush right in his face. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Look out! They've got it. Great pressure by this defense. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out when they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The run inside. It's raining. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Keeps it moving. It's Berry. Looking for room at the 25. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the right side. Attack. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 8 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's the Jayhawks, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Out wide right. It's right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a gap. It's Berry. Got enough for the first down. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. With the draw, it's Berry. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. On the move. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Drops back on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moses. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Snags it over the middle. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback keep. There's some room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Throws it off the RPO. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Quickly to the tight end. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To throw again. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, there's no doubt. This offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen.
Caught, and he's got room. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Berry. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Right side, it's Skinner. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the catch, it's Clay. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rush is on. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Got enough space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Still looking. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Tiger! And the pummeling has
figured, when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this, like he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far. You see it once you get closer to that area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right and wrong, we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Got room at the 35. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That will be good enough for a 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a crease. It's Berry. Runs through the tackle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Left side is Clay. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Pass to 6. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd down to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back. They'll move the wide receiver. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, look out! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Turns up, it's raining.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Finds a man in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Finds his target. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Quick give. It's Berry. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Some misdirection with the counter. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hard running there. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Selling the fake. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's a play. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. to keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense is putting together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the